Today I'm going to give away a free t-shirt, bring you comics news, and reveal the books I bought this week. How y'all doing? I'm Victor, and you are watching the Comic Hero Show. Now kick that intro! Edition of the Comic Hero Show. I'm your host, Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. It's Mardi Gras season, folks. Now, Mardi Gras, for those of y'all that are unfamiliar with it, originally started as a Catholic holiday in France. And then, in 1699, a French-Canadian explorer and his men traveled to a part of Louisiana that is now known as Louisiana that was 60 miles south of New Orleans. And that was where the first Mardi Gras here in the States was celebrated. And over time, Mardi Gras balls were organized, and eventually Mardi Gras parades were formed. Now, that's when Mardi Gras went from being a one-day holiday to an entire parade season. And there are different parades, different crews that are held every year in different parts of the South, anywhere from Texas to Alabama. But let's be honest, no one does Mardi Gras like here in Louisiana. I mean, there are different crews. I've been to different parades. I've been to the Crew of Centaur Parade, the Crew in Shreveport, the Crew of Gemini Parade, the Crew of Janus Parade in Monroe, the Crew of Darbone in Farmerville. And I've yet to go to a Mardi Gras parade anywhere else other than where I just named, but it's on my list. And I know that because we're still in this pandemic, then some of us are a little hesitant about going out to Mardi Gras parades, and I understand that. I get that. And that's why, as promised from the last episode that I did, the entire desk is all decked out with Mardi Gras decor. I even have this Mardi Gras sign back here. And then I have the Mardi Gras tree up. And then I also have some beads and some coins. And throughout the next this episode and the next 3 episodes, I'm going to let y'all know, for those of y'all that are unfamiliar with Mardi Gras, I'm going to go ahead and give some very brief info about the holiday and all that. Now, next week I'm going to talk about king cakes. Now, there's been a bit of quite a few misconceptions about king cakes, and I'm going to go ahead and clear that up next week. Now, this is a Faith Mardi Gras Comic Hero tee. Now, green, which is one of the 3 Mardi Gras colors, symbolizes faith, and this is very important to me because my faith has gotten me through so much throughout a majority of my life, and I don't know where I would be without faith. I mean, I just don't. And inside the speech bubble, you have the Argyle pattern, and then here on the sleeves, you have the universal symbol of faith. And then right here, which is also on every Mardi Gras shirt that I've done, the 2 masks. The happy and sad mask, or the Harley Quinn mask. Now, if you would like your very own Mardi Gras Comic Hero tee, the green one, you can find them on my website, IamTheComicHero.com, for $20. This is one of 4 Mardi Gras episodes that I'm doing this month. And so I'm going to wear a different t-shirt on every episode. Now, I can tell you that next week I'm going to wear a gold one. Then I'll tell you what gold represents next week. All right, it's time to give away a free t-shirt. Alright, on episode 385, I asked, Mr. Fantastic is the only member of the Fantastic Four who is not a native New Yorker. What state is he from? Well, the correct answer is California. And 10 people have answered correctly, and because they've answered correctly, their name's been entered in a drawing for a free tea. And that drawing takes place right now. So the winner of the free tea for this week's episode of the show is... Hey everyone, this month is American Heart Month. Now, heart disease is one of the leading causes of death among adults. Coronary artery disease, arrhythmia, heart valve disease, stroke, cardiac arrest, and congestive heart failure are some of the different types of heart disease. Symptoms of heart disease are chest pain, chest tightness, chest pressure and chest discomfort, shortness of breath, pain, numbness or weakness or coldness in your legs or arms if the blood vessels in those parts of your body are narrowed, pain in the neck, jaw, throat, upper abdomen, or back. Now, about half of Americans have at least one or three key risk factors for heart disease, and those are high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and smoking. Now, some risk factors for heart disease can't be controlled, like your age or your family history, but you can take steps to lower your risk by changing the factors you can control, and those were the three I just named. Now, I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do per se, but when it comes to the three key risk factors, these are actions that have consequences for our health, and we really need to be very mindful of the lifestyle that we may partake that lead to this. I mean, there are way too. I mean, and here's the real sobering thing about heart disease. The age of adults, I mean, it's already gotten to the point where you don't even have to be in your 40s or above. You can be as young as your 20s and battle heart disease, and that's something that we need to. That's just something we need to be very mindful of. We need to change the way some of the lifestyles that we partake. Now, this is a Heart Disease Awareness Comic Hero tee, and if you would like your very own shirt like this one, you can go on my website, IamTheComicHero.com. They're $20. Now, I was supposed to do an episode raising awareness of heart disease, but I was a little, I was very, I had a lot of stuff I had to do. I mean, it was work and it was family matters. With not complaining at all, because I'm a family man, and also man's got to work. I mean, straight up. But I had some comics that I wanted to reveal, because that's why I'm doing this mystery pop-up segment, and I want to go ahead and reveal those to y'all right now. Quite a few, but here we go. All right, first up is Action Comics number 1039. Aquaman: The Becoming, number 5. The Amazing Spider-Man, number 87. The Avengers, number 52. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man, number 1. Catwoman, number 39. Detective Comics, number 1049. Detective Comics number 1050. The Flash number 778. I Am Batman number 4. I Am Batman number 5. Justice League number 71. Iron Man number 16. Marauders Annual number 1. Nubia and the Amazons number 4. Robin number 10. Really excited about this book. She-Hulk number 1. Excited about this book also. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 1. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow number 7. Superman and Robin Special. Teen Titans Academy number 11. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 125. Thor number 21. Wonder Girl number 7. And finally, X-Men number 7. All right, that's 25, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 11,165. Nicole Heller from Dangerfield, Texas. So congratulations, Nicole. You're on the free Comic Hero team. All right, here's the question for next week's episode. Now, by the way, because we're in the month of February, February is Black History Month. And every question that I'm going to ask on every episode this month is going to be pertaining to Black comic book characters. So here we go. True or false? Amanda Waller made her comics debut in the pages of Suicide Squad. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in a drawing for a free tee on next week's episode of the show. All right, now it's time for Comically Speaking. So without further ado, let's talk comics! All right, there's only one thing we're going to talk about in this segment of Comically Speaking, and that's my review of the first 2 issues of Black Panther. Now, Black Panther started recently a new volume for Marvel, and it's written by John Ridley with art by Juan Cabal. And it's only 2 issues old, but let me tell you, this book is really making an impact already. I mean, John Ridley in addition to being a comic book writer, he's also a screenwriter. And he's also he wrote the script for 12 Years a Slave. And he's also the writer on I Am Batman for DC. And he's killing it with Black Panther, despite only writing 2 issues of it. Now, what happens is that it's revealed that over the years, T'Challa sent agents of Wakanda to different parts of the world to work undercover as actual citizens. And in the first few issues, someone is going around killing these people. I mean, killing these agents of Wakanda. And it's really, and it's a mysterious figure that we know absolutely nothing about. And, but from the way I see it, I think it's someone with, that's a traitor to Wakanda, a wolf in the fold, if you will. And T'Challa is very disturbed by this, and he's going to all lengths to find out who this is and bring them to justice. And Ridley's doing such a great job writing this, and then the art by Juan Cabal, he just didn't skip a beat from when he did the artwork on Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, holy cow. I can't wait to read more. This is such a great book, and if y'all are sleeping on this volume of Black Panther, y'all better wake up. Go out to the comic book store and look for the very first issue, because let me tell y'all will not be disappointed. And that, and also the cover artist, the cover artist is, to say this guy's legendary doesn't even do it enough justice. I mean, Alex Ross, it seems like everything that he does, anytime he does a cover, even if it's just pinup art, it's spectacular. I mean, he does no wrong. I mean, he's done cover art besides Black Panther, he's done cover art for Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and the Amazing Spider-Man, just to name a few. And also, who could ever forget, Earth X, and then Kingdom Come. It's two signature series that he was on, where he did the interior art and just blew everyone away. I mean, I don't know if he's watching this, but if he is, sir, thank you, and just continue the good work. And also, the same goes for John Ridley and Juan Cabal for doing the writing and the artwork on this book, and I can't wait to read more. All right, that's it for Comically Speaking. Let's get to the comics I bought this week.
Comic books I bought this week.
All right, first up is the Amazing Spider-Man number 88. Batman number 120. Detective Comics number 1051. Fantastic Four Reckoning War Alpha. Justice League Incarnate number 4. Really excited about this one. Sabretooth number 1. Savage Spider-Man number 1. Suicide Squad number 12. The Excellent number 1. And finally, X-Men Legends number 11. All right, that's 10, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 11,175. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and here's a question again for a free tee for next week's episode of the show. True or false? Amanda Waller made her comics debut in the pages of Suicide Squad. Everyone who answers correctly will be entered in the drawing for a free tee on next week's episode of the show. And congratulations to Nicole Heller from Dangerfield, Texas, who won a free tee on this week's episode. All right, on next week's episode, and the next 3 episodes that I'm going to do are all Mardi Gras episodes. The desk is going to continue to stay all decked out, and who knows, I may even add some more stuff. I'm going to wear a gold Comic Hero tee, and on next week's episode, which is episode 387, I'm going to wear a gold Comic Hero tee. On episode 388, I'm going to wear a purple Comic Hero tee. And then on episode 389, I'm going to wear a Mardi Gras Comic Hero tee that I've never worn before. And you can find all of these shirts on my website, IamTheComicHero.com. You can find them in the shop section. And I also want to thank an old friend from high school. We practically grew up with each other. Diane Rapon, thank you for your order. Thank you for by the way, she bought the Mardi Gras tee that I'm going to wear on episode 389. And for those of y'all that are friends with me on Facebook, if you've liked the Comic Hero fan forum, you get to see the shirt. And if you want to see it and you're not, if you haven't liked the Comic Hero fan forum or you're not on Facebook, you can go on the shop section at IamTheComicHero.com and find it there. But honestly, I can't stand the wait. I kind of want to wear this shirt on next week's episode. I mean, heck, I was kind of I sort of wanted to wear it on this episode, but no, I'm going to wear it on episode 389. And if there's anything if y'all have any suggestions for the show, anything y'all think that would make the show better, anything that's productive and not tasteless, please let me know. I mean, this is a fan-friendly show, and well, that's just it. It's a fan-friendly show, and I really enjoy doing. I say this quite often, but I really enjoy sharing my love of comics and life with y'all, and I'm going to continue to do so until I'm physically unable to. That's my promise, and I'm sticking to it. All right, I'm Victor Nunley. I'm a Comic Hero. I'll see you next week for episode 387. So until then, be safe, be blessed,